Oh, what it do, y'all? This your man King Eric, the media assassin, coming at y'all with another video. Subscribe, hit that like button for me. And I want to talk about this album here, y'all. I ain't do an album breakdown in a minute. MACK 10's The Recipe. MACK 10's The Recipe, possibly one of the most underrated albums from 1998. Now, see, Mack's first two albums, they certified him as a player, in my eyes. The first joint, the MACK 10 joint, the self-titled one, based on the true story, 2 gold albums. You could tell Mack here was trying to go for that plat. He had everybody up in this joint. We talking Fat Joe, Big Pun, No Limit, Gerald Levert, Foxy Brown, Jermaine Dupri, even Korn, nigga. And see, at that time, collaborations were big on albums. Hard Knock Life was on that steez. Fat Joe's Don Cartagena was on that steez. Everybody was going through the collabo phase. Like every album felt like a collaboration. And I'm thinking Mack, this album also was done to ease coastal tensions as well. That's why you see a lot of East Coast features. Like the most bizarre one I seen was him, Buckshot, and Old Dirty Bastard. And it worked. Then you had the ones with Fat Joe and Big Pun. Let the games begin. You had my man CJ Mack on there with the sick hook. Wait, work, guns, yay. Real motherfuckers do dirty, don't play. Y'all motherfuckers don't know, y'all can't slay. That joint was raw. So then he reached out to the South. Went and got a Jermaine Dupri and Foxy Brown, which was a very odd collaboration. The beat itself was very odd. It had like a sort of a 80s disco feel to it. I was like, yo, what kind of shit Mack is on? You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the production was weird. Like it was real weird choices. But he didn't let his West Coast bass down. He didn't let it down at all. Like, the best song on there to me was the one he did with Eazy-E and MCA, Get Your Ride On. And at that time, it was rare to hear exclusive Eazy verse. But it went well with it. I liked the Gerald Levert joint because it showcased Mack Dime's hustle, and it showcased his grind. Like, this wasn't no overnight shit. Like, just because he got a co-sign with Cube doesn't mean that it worked for him overnight. I also like the LBC do the NIG joint with Snoop. And when Snoop is motivated, man, he's one of the best rhymers out there. When Snoop is motivated, he's one of the best. But my other favorite song on this joint here is The Letter. The letter where he's addressing the government because, you know, their hypocritical stance on gangster rap. And I was thinking he took some shots at Dr. Dre and maybe DJ Quick on here, because at that time, Quick and Dre were denouncing gangster rap. Like, Dre went through that been there, done that phase, and Quick, he went ahead with ritualism and he denounced gangster rap as well. So maybe it could have been a shot at them, but then again, maybe Quick, because MACK 10 was in the video with Razkaz and Ghetto Fabulous. And Dre was on that song. So it could have been the Quick, I don't know, but I liked how he defended the West Coast on that joint. And I like the other joint that he did with what's his name? J.O. Felony, Ghetto Horror Show. And people were sleeping on Ice Cube on that joint. People was thinking, oh man, Cube fell off, he don't win Hollywood. Man, Cube let it know, man. That was one of the best verses Cube kicked on here. Then he also used this album to introduce the Who Banging Affiliates. Like, they have 3 big songs together. Shit, what's the name of that song? Number 1 crew in the area. That's just straight West Coast. West Coast banged out. And they had a funny song called Get a Little Head where they mocked the chicken heads. But for some reason, this album, it did good, but it should have did better to me. Like, he had all the big features up there. It had major cosigns. It had well critically acclaimed. I don't know what it was, but maybe it was because that Priority Machine wasn't moving like it was, even though Master P was bringing them numbers. But this was a dope album, nevertheless, man. Y'all need to go ahead and check that out. MACK 10's The Recipe. So, check that out. I'm about to be out. This is King Eric signing out. Holla.